and Sentinels of the Multiverse, and it's time for the watch. Darkness gathers, and now our watch begins. It shall not end, even with our deaths. We shall hire no assistant, build no towers, foster no sidekicks. We shall accept no payment and win no glory. We shall live and die standing watch. We are the 45 in the darkness. We are the mantis on the limb. We are the mist that binds the blue. The grenade that shatters the dawn. The crowbar that silences the wicked. The toe that stubs the feet of men. We pledge our lives in honor to the Dark Watch, for this fight and for all fights to come. So we get to use the Dark Watch against the Matriarch, which is kind of an interesting matchup. There are a couple of different ways to go about this, and I'll explain as we go. Unfortunately, there is a little bit of an RNG factor in it since you're going to be shuffling decks often, but it kind of comes with the Matriarch, I guess. So, new game. And right now I'm praying that this is a recording, because I don't want to have to do this twice. Hear my song of pain and sorrow. All must know the might of Corvus. So much anger. If I cannot rest, then I shall fight. So if you don't know how the Matriarch works, she starts on this side up, Mask of the Matriarch goes into play, deck gets shuffled, even though that doesn't really matter in digital play. Whenever a foul card is played, the next card is played. Whenever a foul is destroyed, she goes after the guy with the most HP, either popping some of their equipment to an ongoing card or dealing them psychic damage, and the amount is equal to hero -2. When the trash is shuffled into the deck, she flips. And when she's on this side, whenever a foul enters play, she gets 2 HP. Whenever a foul enters play, she plays the next card, so she can heal massive amounts just like Nightmist. Whenever a foul card is destroyed, she goes after the guy with the lowest HP for 1 damage. And then when the trash is shuffled, she flips once again. Now, the other card of importance for her is the Mask of the Matriarch. First time a villain card other than a foul card enters play, you play the top card of the deck, so this basically just keeps shuffling until you get either a cohort or domain. And then she heals at the start of every turn. As for the cohorts, you have Hugin here. He pops ongoing or equipment cards equal to the number of cohorts in play. She only has 2 in her deck, and the cohorts summon one another. And the other one is Munin. This increases the damage dealt and reduces damage taken based off the number of cohorts in play, and this affects the Matriarch and the cohorts. Otherwise, she has a bunch of obnoxious birds that are easy to pop, and while they deal small amounts of damage, they tend to deal to either every hero or all heroes but one. As for carrying on fields, whenever a foul is popped, this poisons everything for 1 damage. For what we start with, we have Bloody Knuckles, which hopefully we won't use, Driving Mantis, which we will probably start with, Jackhandle, Meditation. Oh, there's one other card I need to point out in her deck. As for Setback, if you don't know what he does, because this is the first time I've shown him on channel, as Dark Watch, he will block an instance of damage for 2 points. Or just reduce it by 2. And the cost of this is 1 token from your unlucky pool. Dark Watch Setback has no real way to generate unluck, so get used to staying on 0. Anyway, we have an ongoing here that we can use to just sack to Mr. Fixer. And then we also have Cash Up for Clutch Healing, and then these are probably going to get discarded somewhere along the way. For Expatriette, we have 3 different types of ammo and a machine gun. We'll be using the machine gun to pop her birds. As for Nightmist, she starts out with a pair of Oblivions, which we'll be using since we need to clear the field. So there's the mask. You want to kill that on this turn if possible. Kettle Vultures. And notice her birds attack at the start of the turn. Since we passed that, we don't really have to worry. Problem though is the cohort came in play. This is the one that pops ongoing, so you want to make sure it dies rather quickly. Dark in the Sky pops. That's pretty good to get out of the way right now. And that's going to end her turn. So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. We want to play Driving Mantis and we're going to skip. So 1, 2. If I use his ability, that would be 3. redirect that into the mask. So, yeah. Just to double check. It's going to completely block, his power's going to completely block her first psychic attack. Then the next two are going to hit him and Expatriette to lower them. Number 4 is going to hit Mr. Fixer and can be redirected. So we'll play Surprising Fortune as a sacrificial card. And I'm a little worried about the math here, but I think I've got it. So Uncharmed Life, another ongoing can sacrifice to Mr. Fixer. We can play the submachine gun, and now we're going to take some damage. So, order here doesn't really matter. We're going to steer this into Expatriette. It's going to be completely blocked. Next up is this kettle of vultures. Back into Expatriette. This one will not be blocked. So we're going to hit the Murder of Crows. We need to deal 2 damage to Setback. Next one to the Kettle of Vultures. Mr. Fixer. And we want to redirect this into the mask. There's no damage reduction on Hugin, so we can try to get these low enough, and I think Nightmist can blast them both. We got Pride. Worst come to worst, that can be a sacrifice to Mr. Fixer. So let's play Oblivion. So we want to deal 3 to each target because this is going to hit us. So everyone loses 3 hit points across the board. And then 4 for all our enemies. So that pops the mask and the bird. Now we're going to use her power here even though it really doesn't matter. Because I want this first and foremost. I actually probably should put this as the top card, but it really doesn't matter. She'd have to take damage if I did it that way. We're at Revival. That's going to be a clutch save, but we don't need it at the moment. If anyone's going to drop, it's most likely going to be Setback, I'm afraid. Carry on Fields. So I can use a jack handle here. Three to both of them, and we are going to pop Surprising Fortune. What does Plucky Break do? I can use it to heal. That's probably my best bet. Because I believe she's going to play that one card I forgot to tell you guys about. Or Cacophony. Destroy 4 hero ongoing cards, and then she deals sonic damage. So there's no way for me to get enough cards out to protect stuff, so I'm going to lose my stance here, and then, well, they have equipment. I believe the bullet, yeah, everything she has is equipment. So I think my best course of action is to use Plucky Break and just heal. And then we can block an instance of damage. So let's see. Birds are going to be coming out, but I want to deal damage this turn. I could do incendiary rounds. Actually, yeah, I'm going to play the incendiary rounds, and contrary to what you may believe, I'm going to hold fire. We're going to aim. The incendiary rounds are going to be what Mr. Fixer destroys this coming turn. So we can play this, and we know what her next cards are, so it really doesn't matter. It's going to be Heedless Lash, followed by an Elder Ring that I can immediately put into play. So I believe this is the rites, our mysterious ceremony. The rites are already played. So, in order to mitigate damage, well, there's a couple things you need here that you can go. It's up to you on how you want to go about this. So you need ongoing destruction, not ongoing, but environmental destruction. And each one of these guys has something except for Mr. Fixer, I believe. You have, oops, sorry for Setback here. Problem is this requires you to sacrifice one of your cards. It does give you some unlucky tokens, but we're not going to bother. And hopefully you can see right here, this is what they mean by stubbing the toe. For Expatriette, we need the RPG launcher eventually. That'll allow us to pop an environment card and then we can deal some damage. For Nightmist, her one that we need is Planar Banishment, which is right here. You'll notice there's only 2 of those in her deck. But the other thing we need is damage mitigation, which is why I'm going to give this to Mr. Fixer. We are fishing for his grease gun. He has... wait, these are in alphabetical order, so... we have 2 that we can pull. And do I actually have a meditation? Yes, I do. So, we are going to have... we're going to skip this. We're going to have Mr. Fixer draw 3. We got a Tire Iron, a Charge, and an alternating Tiger Claw. The Tiger Claw is going to be helpful for the cohorts, but I could take Riveting Crane and have a similar effect. So Rooks, Ravens, and there's the Cacophony. So we lost the Mantis. So I could afford to get rid of stuff here. That really wouldn't bother me. And she has 2 birds out. So we're going to get rid of the Mistfuel Recovery and the Astral Premonition. Even though this is an ongoing, you can sacrifice to Mr. Fixer. And without the Mantis in play, there's no reason to pop one of the birds just yet, so we're going to fire this... oh, wait, we can do that. That's right. What does Mr. Fixer have here? Meditation... because the carry-on field is going to attack. Anyway, can I kill the carry-on field here? Actually, I can, but I'd have to eat its poison damage first. In order to do that, I have to play Charge. So right now I'm just trying to do some quick math to figure out who's going to take how much damage. Actually, if I did that, that wouldn't work because the redirection stuff. So I'm going to play Meditation and get a Driving Mantis out, and then I'm going to skip the turn, I want to say. I can play Charge with the Mysterious Ceremonies, so it's not a big deal. Deck. Give me the Mantis. In play. And notice I took that from my deck so that it's 1 less card for my Grease Gun. It's possible the Grease Gun could have been higher up in the deck, it's just I'm reshuffling to play it safe. So we're going to skip. Salvage Yard is actually kind of helpful. So I can play Uncharmed Life because I don't foresee a Cacophony coming out anytime soon. And then we are going to do the... actually, that won't work. Because when I shoot this, that will block the Matriarch, but then the carry-on field, does this attack everyone but the highest? It's actually, yeah, I could still make this work, I think. It's just going to be a little bit more pain for them. So we're going to block this. Karmic Retribution. Oh, crud. I never got the Incendiary rounds out. Oh well. If I got those out, I could actually use the Liquid Nitro rounds to negate the carry-on field, but it doesn't matter. We get to put our aim to use. Matriarch to go first because she has the damage reduction. So we will block. And then Mr. Fixer has the highest HP because it will avoid him. And I'm willing to take this, it's not a big deal. 1 damage is nothing. So now we want her to go first. We can redirect this. Yeah, I think I want to kill the carry-on field sooner rather than later. And then another point of damage to them. We got unload. That's going to be handy if I can get more guns in play. First I have to draw them though. So for the Heedless Slash, I'm going to have to eat the damage, but that's not really a problem, I'd say. Nope. And I want to say this is going to... we'll play it safe and set this up to die. We're going to put this in play, and I want to see what's coming up now. So yeah, we'll put the 4 first, and then the others don't matter. I'm going to sack the Oblivion to call forth. I'm looking for a tome so I can get some books. Shinobi Assassin, goodbye Carry-On Fields. Apprentice Poisoner, we're all going to take some damage here. And this is the hard part. I think I want to draw with Nightmist just to play it safe, even though it's going to delay the Grease Gun. So I'll take my 3 call 4, or my 2 call 4s and Master Magic, that's right. There's Munin. He summons the other one. And now I can play Bloody Knuckles and completely bypass their damage reduction. The problem with this, though, is the psychic damage that I take from the Matriarch is going to bypass Mr. Fixer's defenses. The Driving Mantis will really do nothing here. So that would be 3 damage to each of them. Yeah, we'll do Bloody Knuckles. So even if I had the Poisoner kill this, I still take the damage from Matriarch. We're going to put him on Setback's deck, and Setback is done drawing cards now. This won't damage the cohorts. Ouch. And Mr. Fixer's going to take extra damage. And we're going to destroy Bloody Knuckles so we don't take extra damage. So right here I can have everyone discard 1. Make sure everyone can afford to. Yeah, I'm gonna cash out. So I think I don't need the Pipe Wrench. The Karmic Retribution, what does this even do? It's a heal for him and him alone. For her, we're going to get rid of the shock rounds. Call forth. And I actually will draw because it's going to deal a little bit of damage to the birds. We want the one that does damage reduction. This one. So I can put this in play. The problem is I'm not going to be able to hurt anyone, so I'm going to put this on the submachine gun. I'm going to take aim. Hollow points, those can help. So let's see. I'm going to set up an Oblivion at play. So first things first, we're going to call forth. I'm going to sacrifice this one so I can get 4 relics. Tome of Elder Magic, Elder Ring, and Amulet. That sucks. So I want a Mistfield recovery because I'm probably going to need it. I messed up. That was supposed to be the top card. I could use another Ceremonies here. Sublime. So I have a couple options here. If I had Mr. Fixer charge, could have an alternating Tiger Claw. No, that won't work. Actually, there is a way. So we know the Scouring Mists are going to... I believe it's Oblivion they're going to pull. I can use this. That's going to pull out a 4. That's going to be up to 3. Nightmist. Oh. Skip that. Wrong card. Skip. Nightmist. Play a card. So I'm going to get rid of this, and my other amulet. So we can blow him away, which will allow us to blow... Oh, that was the redirection. Okay, there's still another way. So we're going to kill this. We're going to put this on Mr. Fixer's deck. And I think I want to leave this one alone. It may be a little bit of a waste, but it's not that bad. Now Mr. Fixer, draw 3. So the Shinobi Assassin is going to finish off Hugin for me. And we're looking for a Grease Gun. Overdrive. That's not exactly a good card for Dark Watch, Mr. Fixer, I'm afraid. Dark in the Sky, they all come out in freaking mass. And there's her freaking mask. I'm kind of tempted to double skip here just so I can get some card draws. The the way I'm foreseeing this play out is I need to use the liquid nitro round. I can load up the other one in Pride, and then I'll play the unload and try to butcher all of these on the environment turn. So yeah, let's double skip. Toolbox. Now I believe there's a Shinobi Assassin thing on top of his deck. I don't really want to play either of these cards at the moment. So let's mitigate. Oh, there wasn't, so I could have double skipped. So let's put that on Pride. We're gonna aim. And now I need cards here, so we're gonna play the Tome, and we're gonna be using that now to give us an additional card draw each turn. Mists of Time. Okay, that's a little bit of good news. So we're going to skip here. And then Expatriette, play, unload. We want Pride first. We need to hit her with this, so that lowers her damage. Now we're going to use the submachine gun. We want to hit her first, once again, because we're going to completely nullify it. And now with that -2 damage reduction, we should be able to get through everything there. The one thing that sucks, though, is her mask is still going to be active. I don't have a way to destroy that here. The best I could hope for would be unleash the Shinobis on it, but I could use an Oblivion, I guess. Ooh, I have a better idea. It's gonna be kind of reckless. It's important to note that all this damage is going into Setback for my plan here. Now, best case scenario, the Master of the Temple is going... Nope. These deal 1 toxic damage to everyone, I want to say. Yeah. So those are going to deal 4 here. Nightmist, draw 3. Mistbound can help. I'd rather take the damage and hold on to my cards at the moment. So I can bind her deck here, which is probably my best course of action, buy myself a turn. Nightmist, play, Mistbound. Now, I don't really care for Mists of Time here, because I don't really want to shuffle my trash and everything, so we're going to discard that first. And then we're going to get rid of the Elder Ring, because I already have one. Bind the Matriarch's deck. Setback and take the heat. So she heals, unfortunately, but she can't do anything else. And now right here I have 2 options. I can play Bloody Knuckles and just nuke everything on the field. I can use Toolbox to fish for a grease gun, but let's face it, you guys want to see Bloody Knuckles. The other reason why I'm willing to do this is because I want to deal some damage to the true form and weaken it. So, Setback. And we're going to destroy Bloody Knuckles immediately afterward. Grease Monkey Fist. Still looking for the Grease Gun. And my guys are now the lowest ones on the field, so I don't want to draw his cards. I can use Cash Out here. We're gonna go down the line. I don't need a Tire Iron, to be honest. I could probably use the Charge. We're gonna get rid of Reckless Rush. For her, we don't need the Submachine Gun. And damn, I could really use a lot of this stuff, but I guess the Scouring Mist has gotta go. So I could pop this for a self-heal, but I'm going to hold that in case Mr. Fixer needs it, and pass. Although she's going to need some ammo soon. So, put this on the submachine gun, because I need to get the form of it. Assault rifle. So if I play the tome, if I use its ability, whoever I wouldn't get a card draw, so I think I'm going to take a chance with Enlightenment. 3, I can use that. Get rid of this, and this, because I'd like Master Magic. And she needs the cards at the moment. Fuel recovery is helpful if I get kind of low. So we're going to skip this. Nightmist, I need her to draw planar banishment here. Play planar banishment. So we'll sack the 1 Enlightenment here, and the Star Shield Necklace. We're going to reflect this onto the Matriarch, and then we're going to destroy the Master of the Temple, the True Form, then we're going to get rid of the Shinobi Assassin also. We're going to put it on Setback's deck like the others. So for Mr. Fixer, we wish to draw 3. Still fishing for a Grease Gun. Crud. Oh, there go my ongoings. Both of them. What does she have for cards at the moment? I can afford to get rid of this, and Oblivion. Some time, and Oblivion. We're going to send that right back at her. So, I'm going to play Salvage Yard here. The main reason for that is because I wanted ammo cards here. It was pretty much just for her. I guess it also gave some stuff back to Nightmist, since she had equipment stuff in the trash too, but that wasn't the focus. So that... And I'm gonna get rid of... Pride. There we go. So I'm gonna play this to heal. I thought that was supposed to heal me. Oh, you have to have it on unlucky token. I thought it was kind of like this, where it works by default, but I guess not. At this point, I'll still get hit by the assassin, so we don't want to do that. But I can play the assault rifle, and we're going to use that to ping her. This is pretty much why I was willing to, could fire this into Nightmist and have her redirect, but I don't want to waste the cards. Ooh, that's one of the cards I needed. So I'm gonna play... So I have a choice. I can play Heedless Lash and go risky, or I can play Master of Magic and pretty much set myself up for the win here because she's out of the ongoing destruction cards. By having Master of Magic, I will just pretty much be safe if I cast a spell. So I'm gonna do that. Planar Banishment, Sublime. And another Heedless Lash. Real quick, I would like to pull... Ah, that comes up now. So Resurrection Ritual is fun. And it looks like we're playing the other Planar Banishment. So, play. Real quick, I want to look and see what's all in her deck. Yeah, this is guaranteed no matter what. The Mist form can help you if you get it early so you can tank everything Matriarch throws at you, but it's not a big deal if you don't get it. So 1 point heal. We're going to discard 2. The ring and the necklace. So we can fire that into the Matriarch. Then we're going to pop these Masters of the Temple so we don't have to deal with the True Form's crap. So we're going to have Mr. Fixer play, charge. Mr. Fixer, play, charge. So this is going to summon all the fouls. And here's where things are going to get fun. I'm going to get rid of all those fouls in one swoop. The mask is a little bit of a problem to be dealt with. So we're going to play the grease gun here so we don't take damage. And that's the end of our turn. So right here I'm going to do the damage mitigation, even though it really doesn't matter because of Mr. Fixer, and I could draw a card, but I'd rather not at the moment. You'll see why later. So right here I'm going to load the submachine gun with hollow points. Then we're going to spray and pray. This is the tedious part of the whole Matriarch. I hate fighting her. So I need to make sure I have my finger on the 2 key here. Blocked by grease gun. Order here doesn't matter, but once again, blocked by grease gun. Choose for me. And if you don't know how the rites of... Actually, it's not rites of resurrection. Resurrection ritual works. Whenever a non-character villain card is destroyed, it goes under this card, and then the true form brings them back out. So, we're using this to collect all of her fouls so that she can't bring them back again until this card is destroyed. As you can't tell from how I've been playing this so far, I am perfectly content with letting the environment be as long as it's not the truth. And granted, while I did say that I killed a lot of ninjas this game, but play Heedless Lash here. Instead, I'd rather play Enlightenment. And now we can damage ourselves with the Grease Gun, it's just... she can't damage me. The 2 cards are going to Nightmist. And I don't know if this will cause the deck to flip, but I don't have anything else to do at the moment, so... no. So yep, reshuffle. I don't need healing after all. Hey, the true form came out anyway. So we're going to have Expatriette go. She's going to play her RPG launcher. I wish to destroy this because it's going to summon the true form anyway. And then we're going to use the damage on the mask and the matriarch. So next up should be Mr. Fixer. Or no, he can't do anything this turn, that's right. Like, right now is when I could totally go for a Scouring Mists, but we're gonna have to go for a Heedless Lash. Play a card. Heal me. Oblivion. So... no. This because why not? So each target's going to take the call forth damage. And then this is the end. I was planning on having the 3-card draw go to Setback so he can summon all the ninjas, but it's not needed. So there you go. I was concerned this was going to be a lot worse than it actually was, but her deck isn't actually in a bad position for you. There are a lot of worse configurations could have been in, and the devs showed mercy, what can I say? So with that, we have another one-shot down. I probably should someday look into doing some of these online. But yeah, we are currently up to date, and I should also point out, in case there is a sale going on, so you can get the base game for like $3, and then the Season 1 pass is like $5 off. So if you want to get Season 1, you can. There's no discount for Season 2, unfortunately, so